Good morning, students. Let's see how many subjects we have in commerce. In commerce, you have total 5 subjects. One is your language subject, that is English, and then 3 commerce subjects, that is economics, business studies, and accountancy. This year, this session, school is providing one facility to students. You can opt either accountancy or psychology as per your requirement. Okay, so it means you have a choice between these two. And then last is optional subject. One optional subject you can select. I have already sent list. You can check and select one, any one. And so we have total 5 subjects in commerce. So now let's discuss about economics. In plus 1 economics, we have 2 books, microeconomics and statistics. This subject is of 100 marks. Let's see the division of this 100. 40 marks you will get paper from micro, 40 marks from statistics. It means total final paper you will get of 80 marks, and 20 marks is for your project. Project I'll discuss with you later on in the class. Okay. And let's see what you will do in micro and stats. In micro we have chapters like demand, supply, producer, consumer, markets, equilibrium, etc. and many more. We will do all these topics with the help of table and diagram. This subject is new to you. Second is statistics. In statistics, we have some 3 chapters and numericals like mean, median, mode, standard deviation, mean deviation, correlation, etc. So in stats, there are some chapters with which you are familiar. So we'll start with the stats portion. We'll start with the mean. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the chapter Measure of Central Tendency Part 1, Mean. So in stats, we have mean topic under this chapter. So first of all, we need to understand the meaning of this chapter. The meaning is measure means methods or techniques, and central tendency means single value or center value. So measures of central tendency means it is statistical technique or method to find out single value or center value which represents the whole data. Okay, suppose we have 100 values and we will select only one value which will represent the whole data. This is also known as averages. Okay, this is another name of measure of central tendency. Under this method, it means how we can select the central value. We have 3 methods: mean, median and mode. So measure of central tendency helps in the comparison. For example, if we want to compare economic position of 2 countries like India and USA, then how we can compare? We'll calculate first of all per capita income, and then we'll compare these 2 countries. Whose per capita income is more, that will be better, okay, in position. So per capita income, the other name is average income. We have already done in 10th. How will you calculate average? So average, here we are using word average. So average is a topic which comes under this chapter. Okay, so in this way stats helps in comparison, in comparing 2 countries, 2 sections, 2 classes, 2 firms, etc. So let's take another example, and it helps to give you more clarity. For example, second example, we want to compare the performance of 2 sections, for section A and B. Suppose I am teaching economics to these 2 sections, and I want to find which section is better than other. So what can I do? I will find out average score of these 2 sections, and then I can compare easily. Okay, so again I am using the word average score. It means average, again it is a part of stats. So in this way we are using statistical technique to compare 2 sections, 2 countries, 2 firms, etc. Okay, I hope the meaning of measure of central tendency is clear to all of you. Okay, as I had discussed that there are 3 methods to calculate central value, that is mean, median and mode. So let's start with the first topic, that is mean. Mean is also known as average. It is sum of items divided by number of items. This is the meaning also, and this is the formula, that is mean is equal to sum of items divided by number of items. This is a mathematical average. You may get 1 mark question, name the mathematical average. The answer is mean. There is no graphical method, and the sign of mean is this. Okay, so we will start numericals in the next class.